Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. I have an amazing guest here, Mrs. Candace Ford. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you.
Great. So, Candace, you have started an amazing venture. And before we get to talk about that amazing adventure, let's tell our listening audience a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm Candace Ford. I'm a woman of many hats, actually. I just recently started my cigar line, LLCigars, heavily in the community. I have another organization called Project Beautiful Me, where I mentor young girls and do different initiatives for them. I also co-found and co-help the TJ Ford Academy that my husband and I run. And I'm a mom and I'm a wife, so I have many hats that I wear.
Yes, yes. And congratulations. You just had a son graduate from high school?
Yes, I did. Yes. He's at Incarnate Word in San Antonio on a basketball scholarship. So we're blessed that he was able to receive a basketball scholarship.
Yes, yes. And my wife and I, we love your family. My son is in the academy with your husband, and we really like the family camaraderie that you guys have going on. So I really like that. But we want to talk about cigars. Yeah. Hey, how did you get involved with cigars in the first place?
Actually, believe it or not, I used to see it growing up. My uncle used to smoke, my great uncle and my uncle used to smoke a lot of cigars. And I kind of just would always look and be fascinated about it. Of course, we never could smoke anything in the house. But once I got older and became an adult, that's something that I just wanted to try. I've been smoking cigars for over 20 years and I've just loved it. It's a way for me to decompress. You have some people that like to do yoga or do that, but for me, cigars is like my outlet because I do so much during the day. And then I was like, well, why not create something that I love, especially something for women on the forefront, because I'm all about female empowerment in whatever form of capacity that is. And I know there are like a lot of women smokers out there, and I wanted to bring that to the forefront. Women smokers, starting my own line, something for us. Not saying that we're excluding the men, but I kept women in mind when I created the cigar brand.
Yes, you did. And I was lucky enough to be at your cigar launch, and I thought that it was pretty well done the way you brought it to the market. What are some of the types of cigars that you have for ladies?
Actually, I have 4 that are out right now. I'm going to actually get my new one. It's a Maduro. But right now, I have 4 cigars that are out on my website. I have the CEO, which is more like all of my cigars are light to medium. I didn't do nothing extra robust because I know like a lot of women who may want to get into it, or they may be novice smokers. So I wanted to create something that they would enjoy, something mild. So I do have the CEO. That's more like a thinner cigar. It's on the Lancer Panatella size. I have the Director, which is a Robusto. Then I have a Toro, and then I have a Corona. I try to do different sizes because I know different people like different smokes. And depending on the size, the length of it, the flavor of it goes in play.
Yeah, it seems like, now listen, now I know you know what you're talking about. You call them by the names. Did you do your research? Did you go anywhere to get more learning on the cigar names and the tobacco pairings? How did you do that?
I did actually, because when I first started, I was like just smoking and I would pick things that I liked. And then the more that I started to get into it, I wanted to actually learn it. So I just didn't want to create a business and be like, okay, I'm just going to create this. I wanted to see how they were wrapped, how they were made. I even read books. I probably read maybe 10 to 15 books on cigars. I've traveled different places. A place of choice for me is Dominican Republic. I like to go there getting knowledge from different cigar connoisseurs just to learn about the leaf and everything that goes entail with making a cigar, because it's not a simple process. So just doing my due diligence with learning so that I can know everything about cigars.
Yeah, you seem very educated by it. And I'm going to ask a biased question because I'm a man. I don't really know. And I really don't know too many cigar female smokers. Are women more in the line of getting educated on the intricate parts of the cigars? Or is that something that a business owner might be interested in?
I think more on the business side. I think just the smokers are really just about the flavors and finding something that they like. I don't see them like doing their studies on where the leaf comes from, how is it made. So I think for most smokers, it's just about finding what you like and enjoying that.
Yeah. So you have the CEO is the one that I tried with my wife. I think my wife had the Director and I had the CEO. It was very smooth. And I was like, man, this is some really smooth stuff. What you're doing. Have you decided if it pairs well with any type of alcohol yet? Have y'all gotten that far?
I think for me, they pair well with wines. And of course, you have your whiskeys, but a lot of women don't drink the hard liquor. So I tell people to try to pair it with the wine, especially like the Riesling, because it's more on the sweeter side. So it'll pull some of the flavors and it won't leave that harsh aftertaste that so many people worry about. So I would say a Riesling, or of course, like a Scotch would go well with any cigar if you think. But a lot of things that a lot of people don't think to pair it with is coffee. Like smoking a cigar and then backwashing with some coffee that's A1.
Hey, okay, I got you. That's gonna be the next thing.
Yeah.
So you went to the Dominican Republic. Your cigars were made in the Dominican Republic, or was
Yeah,
it?
everything is Dominican from the wrapper to the filler to the binder. It's hand rolled Dominican. So it's nothing that's manufactured like through machines or anything. They're pure Dominican cigars
Wow, hand rolled, brought to the United States.
brought to the United States. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. The type of your clientele, who is your target clientele? Who are you trying to target with your cigar pairings with young ladies?
I want to say boss chicks. And when I say boss chicks, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I have to own my own business. It's being the boss of your home. You can be the boss in your community. You can be the boss at your business. You can be the boss at your church. About like-minded women who want to come together, smoke a stick, pass on some ideas. It's almost like a girls' night out or girls' time, girl talk. So we can smoke and with a cigar and talk about everything under the sun, from politics to relationships to whatever, while smoking a cigar. Because when you smoke a cigar, you're smoking it for an amount of time. It's not something that you're doing for 1 or 2 minutes. So you just take that moment, savor this cigar and the company that you're with. So I'm trying to target women who are like-minded, entrepreneurs, just boss chicks in general.
Yes, you had a couple of packages at the launch that you had. Can you talk about your packaging that you have?
For me, branding was important because I know as women, we like to look at everything, and presentation is everything. I wanted actually like my packaging and my labels to signify like something luxurious, shall I say, to keep it, but I didn't want to do too much. So I tried to packages and I tried to pick colors and things that I think would stand out with women and that they will remember like what an LLC is. Because when I created LLC, I pushed like the Lady Loves Cigars, but then I wanted to push the business aspect of it, which is the names like the CEO, the director, the founder, they're all LLC labels in a business. So I just wanted the packaging to flow with the LLC name as well.
So when I took some pictures at your place and I put them on my Instagram, which is Cigar Force, a bunch of ladies came out the woodworks and was liking that stuff. So I think you got that down pat. Trust me. I mean, you did a good job on that.
Good deal. I hope so. I hope so. And I hope it's something that's catchy for women. Like I said, I tried to keep women in mind when I went from labels to the wrappers to everything. I tried to keep women in mind with it, from the boxes to I wanted to keep it cute and dainty, but still something that a man would want to have in his humidor as well.
Yeah, I think that's important. If you're a husband, and this is just my pitch to you fellas, because I smoke one, it's good to have a couple in your thing, pass one to your wife. It's a good time to have a good smoke, sit down and drink and have a good smoke. And I'm going to try it with the coffee. I got one left. Yeah, I got one left. In the future, are you going to be looking at the accessories that go along with it? And the reason why I'm asking is because at your launch, you had one of the coolest circular lighters I've ever seen. And I was sitting next to Travis, Coach Courtney's son. And I say, hey, man, I got to get that.
Actually, that's in the woodworks. I'm working on some stuff I'm going to bring out to my next event to see how that goes, whether it's cutters, punchers, lighters, and everything, because all that goes into play with the cigar, how you light it, how you cut it. So I am bringing that to the forefront, some humidors, some travel cases, because I want women and men to have the whole LLC experience.
Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna get that circular lighter because that was so player. I can't wait to pull that out in front of my homeboys. They're gonna be like, man, what is that?
Everybody loved it.
That's nasty. I had to give it to you. So also too, now the ladies, will you ever do something like for men or with men, or will the company brand be for women?
No, it'll be for both. It's just that's just the clientele that I wanted to, because I wanted to bring women to the forefront. But no, I actually have a lot of cigar smokers that actually like the cigar. My new one coming out is a Maduro, which packs a little bit more punch that I think a lot of men will like, and that's going to be called the Chairman for my men smokers as well. But I think any one of them a man would like to smoke.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you're right about that. And what was some of the feedback that you got from the launch that you had?
Oh my God, I was nervous because you never know. But I got such a good response from all the smokers. They like the burn of it, they like the pull of it, they like the look of it. So I was very pleased with the reception that I got back. And for the real cigar smokers, they knew that they were Dominican. So they was like, you got a good thing going. So just told me to keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And so there are a number of historically Black colleges and universities who have these Brothers of the Leaf organizations. Are you a part of any one of those?
No, and actually, that's funny that you asked me that because today I spoke with one of the ladies with Sisters of the Leaf. And then I'm also about to be a part of an organization, I think it's Nomad Smokers here in Houston. And I think they travel to different cigar lounges and try different cigars. I'm in the process of maybe teaming up with Sisters of the Leaf. I haven't reached out to the Brothers in the Leaf yet, but Sisters of the Leaf for sure.
Most definitely. I think that's a good step. I want to officially invite you to the Prairie View A&M University graduate Brothers and Sisters of the Leaf. You are honorary guest, and I'm going to tell them to let you in. If you pop up on the thing, you in there.
Yes, let me know because I would definitely be in there. I would be in that thing. Let me know for sure.
Yeah. Hey, is it anything that I didn't ask you that you want to share about your product?
It's a product worth trying. Like I said, I also have merchandise as well. For any information, please go visit. I'm on Instagram. And my Instagram handle is LLCigars. That's LLCigars. And the site, if you want to purchase or find out any information about LLCigars, is www.LLcigars.com.
And I want to thank you for taking the time to be on the show.
Thank you for having. Thank you so much.